Hello everyone, today I am presenting a lesson plan titled Learning Emotions Through Play. This plan focuses on developing emotional literacy and language skills for early years students aged 3 and 4 years old. And this lesson is designed to help children recognize and express emotions while building empathy and communication skills through interactive activities. This plan includes three 30-minute sessions that integrate language and play-based learning. Well, this lesson plan um, have language development as a subject. Um, the age group was early years for 3 and 4 years old kid. Um, this lesson have 3 sessions, 30 minutes each. The topic was recognizing and expressing basic emotions, and the last was key resources, that is emotion cards, markers, and interactive whiteboard. Well, the materials are emotion cards, interactive whiteboard, and markers.
In relation to the content, this part will be divided into three sections. Learning objective, number two, content objective, and number three, language objective. In this section, learning objective, children will learn to recognize and express their emotion through play. Also, a student will develop emotional literacy by identifying different emotions and associating them with facial expression and body language. A student will build self-awareness and empathy by learning to identify emotions in themselves and others. In the section 2 content objective, children will recognize and name basic emotions: sadness, anger, surprise, fear, and happiness. Also, children will use facial expression and body language to demonstrate different emotions. In this part, the children will make their own emotion mask. In the part 3 language objective, students will learn vocabulary related to emotions. Also, students will describe their feelings and different emotions using a short sentence. Students will be able to say how they feel.
This slide is about communication and how we can integrate language learning into the process of understanding emotions. It is divided into 3 sections: language of learning, language for learning, and language through learning. The first one was language of learning. This focus on the specific language tools the students will learn. First, they will learn the vocabulary of emotions such as happy, sad, and angry. Then they'll practice using this vocabulary in grammar structures. For example, by creating sentences using verbs related to emotions. We will also work on pronunciation through activities like repeating words after teacher or playing echo games. Actions and body movements will also be used to reinforce their understanding of words like happy, angry, or scared. 2. Language for learning. This focuses on the language structures that students will use to express and describe emotions. Students will use sentences like I feel, he, she is, or the face looks. They can also use phrases like this person feels or it looks like they are to describe other emotions. And lastly, they'll practice asking reflective questions like why do you feel to deepen their understanding. And the last is number 3, language through learning. This section explains how students will use their language skills in interactive and meaningful ways. For example, they will ask and answer questions about how characters in a story or an image feel. They will also engage in role playing activities, acting out emotions in pairs. Additionally, they will explore other resources like pictures or stories where someone feels similar emotions. Um, Questions like how do you think they feel and why do you think they feel that way will help students develop empathy and critical thinking.
Cognitions. In this part, we will look lot and host and questions we can use for the children in this activity. Okay, in the loss and host part, there is identify and name emotions for images or stories. Also, compare how different people can feel in the same situations. In this part, they show their emotions by doing different activities. In relation with questions to be used, for example, what do you think this character feeling, or can you show me how you feel when you're happy, or why do you think he or she is sad? In others.
The culture is focused on universal emotions and how emotions are expressed across cultures, like smiling as a sign of happiness.
Methodology. Here we will see three sections. Number one, enabling activities. Number two, development and final products. And number three, final or follow up activities. In the part enabling activities, in these sections, introducing emotions cards. Start by showing flashcards displaying emotions like happiness, sadness, anger, and surprise. Asking children, what do you think this person is feeling? Encourage them to take turns guessing and discussing these emotions, while also mimicking the facial expression to understand them better. In the part video on emotions, show a short, age-appropriate video depicting children's experiences, emotions such as joy, sadness, excitement, or fear in relevant scenarios, like playing with a friend or roasting a toy. Afterward, guide a discussion by asking children what emotion did you notice in the video, and how did the character feel when certain thing happens? This activity helps children identify emotions and understand the cause behind them, promoting emotional awareness and empathy. In the section 2, development and final products, um, um, children's drawing emotions. Engage children in a creative drawing activities where they illustrate how they're feeling using blank face template or freehand drawing. Afterward, invite them to share the artwork with the class, explaining their emotions. So I drew an happiest face because blah, blah, blah. This promotes self-expressions, emotional articulations, and open communication. In the section group activities, sorting emotions, in small groups, children sort pictures cards showing various emotions like happy, sad, or angry, turning emotion recognition into a collaborative game. Encourage them to explain their reasons, so as this face looks angry because the eyebrows scrunted up. Fostering then work, observation skills, and emotional understanding. In the section 3, final or group activities, role playing scenarios. Children take a turn acting out emotions such as happiness, fear, sadness based on simple scenarios like finding a toy or dropping a snack. The class gets the emotion and explains their reasoning. For example, I think you were happy because you were smiling and calm. This activity enhances observations on emotional expression, body language, tone of voice. In the section discuss emotional expressions, lead a class discussion on expressing emotions and supporting others, asking questions like what can we do if we feel sad or angry, or how can we help friends who feel sad. These discussions foster empathy and teach strategies for managing emotion and providing support to others. Assessment. In this part, we will look at formatting assessment and individual assessment. In the performance assessment, as the session's progress, observe how well the children are recognizing and naming emotion. Do they participate in the activities? Are they using the correct words like happy, sad, or angry? Watch for moments where they express their emotions appropriately, both in the discussions and in their drawing or role play. In the part individual assessment, to gauge each child understanding, go around and ask them one to identify emotion for the picture card or their own drawing. Encourage them to describe the emotions with simple sentences like, for example, this person is happy because they are playing. This not only show their emotional understanding, but also how well they can live feeling with real life scenarios. Thank you very much.
This lesson plan is both practical and engaging for young learners. It successfully combines emotional and language development, two critical areas in early education, by introducing activities that are relatable, interactive, and visually stimulating. The plan ensures that children not only understand emotions but also feel confident expressing them. Moving forward, integrating more differentiation and scaffolding techniques will enhance inclusivity, while additional pair and group activities can foster collaboration. Overall, this plan sets a solid foundation for teaching emotional literacy and language skills through play in a CLIL framework. Thank you.